Back to this fabulous game, however. I promise I've been really wanting to record this, but I simply haven't had the time. Not exactly been home recently. But from the comments, it seems everyone is really just as excited about this game as I am. So can I actually do that all the time, or do I have to get the thing? So, what does she say? Need 5 Goofy Goober tokens. And now I have 4. So can I like go back and do one? The challenge. Okay. Right now I'm sort of waiting for Monotone Tim to start streaming. So if he randomly does while I'm in the middle of recording, that will be interesting. Oh god, a time challenge? That voice she says it in too. She just knows I don't really want to, but exactly.
I'm challenged all the time.
Wait.
Good one, buddy.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You'll have a set time limit to get to the end of the road. If you finish in less than the set time...
This is going to be very interesting. 4 minutes, it seems. That means I actually have to use these nitrous. I have to remember what button is which. I'm not talking, so I actually have to pay attention to this. It doesn't seem that difficult, I suppose. I haven't crashed into anything terribly so far. I did, however, miss that nitrous. I hope I don't actually have to take the shortcuts to make it in time. Oh, it's a different path than what I took last time, or am I just not remembering anything? Oh jeez, do I have to get on that tiny bridge? Is that turbo? Good. Speed, fast. Speed, fast. I wish that really was just the exit there. I don't know why there's an exit sign over the thing that's not actually the exit. I don't... I'm trying to avoid that, and I just went right into it. Sorry, Patty Logan. So I went that time that way, and it sort of looked like I was going to go this way, but then I didn't, and it was annoying me, and I was like, it's recording, so I'm actually going to go this way. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I feel like this might have been the less wise path. Oh, so many oncoming cars. Halfway there in time. So let's see if that means I can actually. So this is the actual shortcut here. New path indeed. There's this other Let's Play, I don't remember the name. They were basically Retsugrade quality. I mean, if you thought I was Retsugrade quality in terms of my commentary. So the commentary basically amounted to, and now I turn left. And now I turn right. Now I go around this little loop thing and up this hill. No, at least if I have nothing to say, I'll at least not. I'll at least try not to stoop to that level. However, right now I am going around this spinny thing. A traffic circle, or a roundabout, or a rotary, depending on your locale and exactly how technical you want to be with your terminology. But here is the edge. We have reached the edge.
challenge. Here's
I
the
prefer
reward.
traffic circle, by the way. But I think I'm not sure if I recall the exact difference, but I believe a traffic circle is one where there's a stoplight. A real challenge.
Now I have a real challenge for you.
Mindy,
Oh, it's Sonic now.
ready.
Oh no, it's Superman
Here on the
64.
road.
I still have that copy of Superman 64
If you get
that
to the
I
mall,
got
I'll
right
reward
after
you.
Minecon when we were in Vegas. I'm holding it right now. It's just been sitting on top of my computer. I've put it in the N64, but I never actually turned it on, so I could play that at some point. If but I have enough things. Do I have to do any more driving? I vote no. I'm done driving, I think. So let's topple these towers. Are you sure you're sure? I was wondering why I had to hit X a few times. That wasn't paying attention to the screen. But yeah, I love this game. And, like I said from the comments, seems like people really love this game. So that's a good combination. Let's just hope I'm not completely terrible at it. Oh, sorry, I need to talk to her first. Yay!
You have enough Goopy Goober tokens. Now
She
I
taught
can
it
teach
to
you
us.
Bash move.
You are.
Now I am the master.
I thought she just wasn't gonna say anything.
Wow!
Those radio towers are broadcasting Plankton's hypnotizing messages. If we don't do something soon, every creature in the sea will be
Will
under
do.
Plankton's control. You have to go into the desert and shut them down.
Isn't this the
Yes.
really dangerous desert that no one
No.
has ever returned from?
Good.
No. I think that's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well in that case I'll have those towers shut down in a jiffy.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Move there. It's the one from Battle for Bikini Bottom, except instead of being bubble powered, it's, you know, something powered. Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. We have to actually pay attention when we're doing this. See, I didn't mention at the start of the segment. It's been like 5 days since I recorded the first segment, and I just never turned off the PS2. It's just been playing SpongeBob idle animation for however many hours while I visited Chapel Hill, which I suppose I can say is where I'm going to school now, or will be. Okay, cool, so I can just up dash, then I don't actually need to deflect things off dumb things, but the animation is cool. Oh jeez, can I jump across those? But I don't have to, so I don't know why I did, except now I do because I hurt myself. Except I can't. So let's pretend I didn't just do that, okay? Oh, well. Okay. Ah, no, put me back here. See, the game's nice. It's not punishing. And SpongeBob doesn't move at the speed of a snail, so even being set back, jumping's fun, so, you know, it's just... I'm gonna continue spending an entire segment talking about how much better it is than Flying Dutchman. Okay. Oh jeez. Doesn't want to be hit. It's like it's a game or something. It's like the enemies move away from you when you hit them. And oh, I can upgrade now. What should I upgrade? I suppose I can upgrade SpongeBob's health. Ta-da! Keep it symmetrical. Each upgrade, as I'm aware.
Krabby Patty with extra
Okay, so
manliness,
we have a little
please.
seesaw here. It's like it's a puzzle, almost. It is almost a puzzle. Oh, there's even that lovely detail of... Let's say Patrick. Plankton, rather. Talking in the background. Oh, see, now I kind of wish I could boost jump so I could get up there. Oh, is that the sound of the radio tower? Am I next to the radio tower? Oh, so I am. Wasn't really paying attention there, I guess. Did I miss something over here? I hate this where there's like two split paths and they both seem like they could be equally valid options. And you don't want to miss anything, so you just have to go down both of them like halfway. There's like a diagram of that phenomenon. You only press this button by standing. Yeah, I know. Triangle just gets its own screen. Okay, so this you hit this. And then, oh, what's happening? Oh. Aww. Oh, but, oh, now I can go across, but that means I have to go back down. Would anyone hate me if I just don't see what's down there? Oh. There's a bunch of boxes. I have to put the boxes. It's important. Oh, it's a new extra, so there you go. That moral dilemma, I guess you could call it, of whether to go down the stupidly long path and waste your time, or ignore it and never find out what's down there, has been resolved, because it is, in fact, a hidden extra. Oh, look at that, even got a little shortcut. How convenient. See, this game loves you. Some games hate me. Lots of games hate me. But this game loves me. Oh, there's jellyfish with bucket helmets. Oh my god, that. That is fantastic. Oh wow. These look so dumb, but I love it. It's not making the explosion sound good when I destroyed those boxes there. Oh, darn. Why is it not making an explosion sound? I miss my explosion sound. It's a lovely, it's a very satisfying sound. Maybe the game just starts to give out once you've had it open for a week. I keep increasing the amount of time.
Hey, Lloyd! You're the one about the sponge.
Oh.
No.
Oh, how do I do this? I at least like my high mobility I've got here. Oh, there's those guys laughing at me. They don't stop. So can I make it over here? No? I mean, it looks like I should be able to. But, let's try again. Oh, looks like I can. What's this? Spongeball challenge. Oh, Spongeball. Spongeball. I mean, Flying Dutchman had the roly sponge when you pressed the button. But there's just nothing quite like Spongeball. And it's a Spongeball challenge, no less. So this is like Monkey Ball, basically. Monkey Ball Spongebob. That... I'm not gonna get first in off with it. Oh jeez. Oh, that sound effect. I always hated that sound effect. But now it's just nostalgic. Oh jeez. Okay. Stop here. Now this is slanting path. And we have to be careful there. Oh, I bet if you fall, you have to start over. That would be lame. Or maybe not. Maybe the game is nicer than that. Oh. I want to get that now. Right, go. That's what happens. Oh, I could have saved myself, but let's see where it puts me there. Better not be at the beginning. Aw. Fast forward. Oh, duh. Oh. It makes me wonder if there's some way to, bug out the game, or at the very least, like, hack it with the Game Shark, and let you play as normal Spongebob on this level. Since you notice when you start the level, it, like, makes the sound effect of SpongeBob entering Spongeball. So presumably you start the level as normal SpongeBob, and then there's just some code on this particular level that instantly makes you Spongeball and prevents you from like exiting Spongeball. So I wonder if you somehow disabled that through like memory hacking. It would be a fun thing to try, but I'm not going to bog for it. Okay, be careful on this part, because it's like genuinely difficult. Okay. Kind of weird. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all. It's before I did it. Which is kind of an important thing to do, thinking about the thing that you're doing before you do it, rather than in the middle of doing it. I mean, it's important to think of it in the middle of doing it as well, but before is also a good option to try. And that doesn't just apply to video games, and really anything. You should think about it. At least, or like that, really. You know, I'm not listening to my own advice. So, don't be me. Is do as I say, not as I do, is the lesson to get from this. I guess you have to time it more smartly than that. You have to go while it's like still blocking your path. I genuinely tried to time that, I promise. But I guess I overestimated Spongebob's speed. Okay, I'm getting bored of not talking, so I guess I can say it's kind of weird how I feel about these games. So, I mean, they are now like, old games, and they do show their age quite a bit. Like these games are about 10 years old now. At least the engine is 10 years old. This game's about 9-ish. I don't know the exact dates they came out. But I mean, how do they show their age? I mean, there's so many ways that they do. Like the graphics, obviously, aren't the best, and the controls, as much as they are bad, you better come back. Oh, never mind. Lead Director 9831 in Monotone Tim's chat wants some of CC's Pizza's cinnamon buns, and now I do too. So thanks for that. Yeah, the controls, I mean, they're much better than, what was I saying? Flying Dutchman. I don't really know if it's so much that it's an old game, or just that it's, you know, obviously a low-budget game. Relatively low budget. I mean, what was the budget for these games? I kind of want to know. I mean, they're obviously backed by Viacom, and that's a big company, right? But they're, you know, they have all the elements of a low-budget game, but maybe that's just because they're old. I don't really know. But it's weird how much the oldness and or the low-budgetness, or whatever it is, doesn't really bother me a whole lot. Oh, there's this thing. I'm not usually a huge fan of old games and their quirks, like the low poly counts and the weird controls and the unforgiving difficulty. But in this game, I don't really mind it. Maybe it's nostalgia, but I mean, I haven't played this game, but it's still making me nostalgic for, you know, that other game. So was that really just the only purpose of going over here, and that wasn't actually how to solve the... Nope. Okay. Can I jump over there, then? I need to jump somewhere, surely. Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Let's try that again. Those guys are still laughing at me. Now it's starting to get obnoxious. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to be going up there, since it's sort of, like, tricky to do. Presumably that's the challenge here. And then jumping over here. Yeah, I guess. Cool. Well, I certainly hope so, since I'm over here now. And there doesn't really seem to be a way back. Yeah, it's a cool game. Like, people say Wind Waker is like the big... Oh, I have to avoid the hot. Not this again. Don't make me avoid the hot. That was in Shooter Square. They were just steam pipes that were labeled hot. And the challenge was to avoid the hot. So, I did not do a very good job throughout the game at avoiding the hot. So, I did a better job that time just now. Oh, but I need to avoid the hammer as well. What is that thing? Oh. Good. Oh. Oh, jeez. Do I dare? Well, at least I get a bunch of shiny dumbbells. Which is very satisfying. It makes such an awesome noise. Oof, this isn't difficult. The camera angle helps, needless to say. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And what do you know, we're there already. Whew! And right on the hamburger. Krabby Patty, sorry. What am I saying? And the thing raises. Neat. Now we can destroy this next radio tower. With this button? That button's not actually connected to anything, it is arbitrary. It's the arbitrary destroy the tower button. It's like in Elebits. I love referencing in Elebits the big red buttons that activate every piece of electronics and spit out Elebits. In this case, it's the giant disable the, not even disable, blow up the tower button. Like I said, I don't do a very good job at avoiding the hot. I don't watch anyone who's good at games, I just realized. Like, I'm thinking about this myself, who would actually watch me when I'm so terrible at games? Thank you, Mindy.
Not to touch these, or you'll get hurt.
Thanks for your input. It is greatly appreciated. Like, she just, like, I die by cactus. Then Mindy shows up at my funeral and reminding me not to touch the cacti. I have cacti, actually. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I bought a cactus. Well, long story. I built a cactus farm on a Minecraft server, then some idiot destroyed it. So then I bought an actual cactus to make up for it, I guess, the loss of cactus in my life. And, basically my only interesting story about that cactus is that my cat tried to eat it once. Once being the operative word there. The dog was smart enough to not try that. Oh jeez. Okay, cool. Oh, and again, just arbitrary. I mean, this game has a lot of that, and I guess that, well, I don't know. How much do newer games do that? Just sort of defeat all the enemies or what have you, trigger some flag, and then just something happens completely arbitrarily. I guess that happens in Mario games, doesn't it? So I guess it is just the sort of game that it is. But it's weird since this game is sort of, like, at least attempting, sort of, I guess. Oh, that's not a good thing. I exploded. It's just one definitely. I guess this game is trying to be more... Oh. Jump. Oh, I can jump over that. Yeah, this game seems like it would be trying to be more cinematic since, you know, it is the movie game. And it follows the a storyline much more closely than Battle for Bikini Bottom does. So you'd think it wouldn't have as much of that. But on the other hand, it is Spongebob. Like, I wouldn't expect, like... I've never played this and I have no idea how it exists, but it does. The Da Vinci Code video game. Oh, can switch characters. Porto Hero, that's what it says. I thought it was saying herd, I couldn't read that. Oh, that was a dude. Yeah, and Patrick now. That's good. He doesn't have the bash though, so what's the point? But yeah, the Da Vinci Code video game, I wouldn't expect it to do like arbitrary things like that, but I guess it makes sense in a SpongeBob game. This is just, I like game design thoughts. Are always fun, trying to deconstruct the game and its reasons for doing things. Either that, or like the way something is coded. Oh, these are timed. But usually code isn't that hard to figure out. It's actually usually more fun to figure out for simple games like Super Hexagon. Like, Super Hexagon is easy enough, you can look at it with, like, a hex editor and, like, decompile it and see what it does. To an extent, at least. Oh, look, another Goofy Goober token. I guess I'll get one or two more of these. And call that a segment. I guess I'm on a new chapter now. Oh,
I found one last spot with those ugly plankton.
Oh, well that looks interesting. Well, that looks very interesting. What is this here? This is in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Most of this weird cinematics opening, and it doesn't really help you figure anything out.
The last of Plankton's propaganda towers are here on the edge of the desert.
Oh, breathtakingly
Slide.
These tracks form
Both
part of
of
the
us.
slide through this area. I need you two to race down them and knock those towers over.
Sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry, guys. Stay on the track,
Plankton
jump over
slime. What about
obstacles,
this?
and hit any
Oh,
plankton signs
it is
you see
both of
along
us.
the way.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that. Okay.
I didn't do that.
So this I am digging. I mean, it's just a slide. But it has the music, and it has me and Patrick, so it really is both of us doing this like it would be in, you know, the actual universe. And I'm talking over it, but there's Plankton saying his propaganda in the back. I'm like, I don't know if I mentioned the music. The music is like, and like the controls are completely responsive, and it has all these cinematics like the Rube Goldberg tower destruction on it made a van. Oh man, this is just. Oh, and it makes the sound when you go over the wood.
Here comes the pain train.
Oh, and it had the explosions. Oh, Flying Dutchman would never have anything as awesome as this. No, I'm looking forward to the animations now. I mean, they're not even like well animated. It's a PS2 game. Oh, that bridge building scene just made me want to play Super Paper Mario again, since, you know, there's all the bits where you build that bridge Like in the first or the second world. Oh, I can upgrade now. Just do that in the middle of the slide. It doesn't have the color-coded ends to the jump, so you have to actually pay attention if you need to double. Oh, jeez. At least you have that invincibility time. Lovely. Oh, even that's destructible, even though it doesn't do anything. Oh man. Have I told you I'm enjoying this game? Oh, jeez. That was kind of unfair. I couldn't really see that coming, but that was still an awesome moment. Oh. This game is satisfying, is what it is. Everything does what... I mean, the car controls were a bit iffy. I'll not give it that. But, I mean, things do what you think they would. It's just... deals. And there's all those little touches, like Plankton. Oh, now we get the catapult. Oh, the controller rumbles. And things appear. There's no explanation for it. But, the entire LP is literally going to be me talking about how wonderful this game is. So, I hope you enjoy the game as well, because otherwise... But I mean, it seems like a lot of you do. Everyone loves this game. It's not as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom. Battle for Bikini Bottom. I probably mentioned this during the Battle for Bikini Bottom LP, but that was like the first not racing game that I ever actually played. I could say first platformer, but really the first not racing game describes it. Oh, that was a thing that just happened. Oh.
I knew you guys could do it. Here's your reward.
Then the music starts up and everything again. What happens after that? But I think that orgasmically awesome Spongebob experience. Remind me not to use that phrase again.
Our heroes, having foiled Plankton's evil plans, continue across the desert. But Plankton remains one stubby step ahead of them. He sends someone to make sure that they will fail. He is a vicious, ruthless killer named Dennis. Fortunately, SpongeBob and Patrick have discovered the paddy wagon in a parking lot. But the key is missing. So the only thing to do is to go into the rough, tough bar and look for it. Good luck, my friends. You're going to need it.
Well, that was good. Oh yeah, the scene with the bubbles. I remember bubbles being a thing. I still don't remember what happened there. But, yeah, I think after that, that's a good place to stop this segment. I will see you next time as we retrieve the key to the paddy wagon. Let's see if there's any text as soon as this screen loads.
You
Okay.
have to get the key to the paddy wagon back.
Will do. Oh, jeez. So much platforming.
I'm sorry, Patrick. You don't have enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to give you the smash. You'll need the smash to get the key to the paddy wagon back.
Penny.
Beat all the thugs. You need more Goofy Goober
Aww.
tokens.
But Mindy, I picked a flower for
Oh.
you. Oh, I think I lost it.
Yeah, this game has a lot of arbitrary
Sorry,
things, and it's
Patrick.
weird. But, yeah, tell me what you think about the game. I like comments. Comments are fun. But that's enough for now. See you next time. Which should hopefully be soon. Don't plan on leaving the house anytime within the next couple months. SpongeBob!